Hey everyone, I'm Sana. Welcome to my channel. I've been having this rather spiritual urge to just post a review about this movie, Love Is Blind, as an attempt to connect with this neo-noir tribe of no pain, no gain women that I've started to feel a strong affinity for. This is the first movie I've ever watched by this independent filmmaker, Rose Glass. And first of all, I'm analyzing Glass's standpoint on why she actually chose this title for a film. As we already know, Love Was Blind is a South American plant in the color of red, which is a color we several see in the movie. The red ribbon at the beginning of the movie, those motivational sentences on the walls of the gym as I noticed, the interior of the loose truck, and the outfit she wears when she goes to her sister's house to do some cleaning ups, they're all in red. And of course, all the hallucinations, all the flashbacks. Etymologically speaking, in the Victorian era, specific words had different meanings, and love like Blind stood for hopeless love or hopelessness in general, which is something we can clearly observed in all the characters of this movie, and of course, so many of us in the real world. The words of the title are pretty loud themselves, and they somehow protect the movie from all those misunderstandings that is out there about this film. I think what Glass is effectively trying to say is that life, the core of life, has nothing to do with existence of patriarchy or being queer or doing things that are categorized as good or evil. It's just the way people love each other and lie to each other. And no matter how they put all these loves and lies out there, there's always going to be some bleeding in it. The whole 80s vibe of this movie kind of reminds me of this popular song, Crimson and Clover by Joan Jett, which of course Kristen Stewart also played as in the movie Runaways from 2010. And as Stewart mentioned in an interview, her character Lou is a supporting character, which I think she always did a great job with playing as supporting characters, especially in the movie Close of Maria alongside Juliette Binoche. So it's safe for us to start reviewing the whole plot, considering that the story of this movie, which happens in 1999, is actually about this little orphan girl called Jackie from Oklahoma, played by Katie O'Brien. And when Jackie was 13 years old, she was taken in by a new family, and she was already struggling with a poor body image since she calls that teen version of herself fat when she was first opening up to Lou at the gym after getting punched by that big gym guy. So we can assume that she had to tolerate so much self-shame or suppressed anger growing up. Since she used to get bullied a lot because of her weight, and when she finally loses the fat by starting to work out, she realizes her power, that she can do anything, that she can make changes. It just makes her to outgrow her hometown, where she had to force herself to shrink down in order to fit in and pretend to be somebody she's not. So it only made sense for Jackie to start chit-chatting around for the destination of Vegas, where this bodybuilding contest is being held in a month from the time that the story of the movie begins. We can understand that for Jackie, winning at this contest is like a salvation for all of her childhood traumas or suppressed emotions. As a romantic story, Jackie's character seems to be in perfect harmony with Lou, another girl with a boy's name. Aside from the fact that their whole relationship is based on stealing a cigarette, we can understand that they're both experiencing the same kind of existential angst, and they're both living in survival modes in their own way. It looks like that Lou has been trying so hard to prove a point to herself, to her family, and to the community she's engaging with, that She's an independent person, that she's somebody you do not fuck with. She's upfront about her sexuality and doesn't seem to care about how other people perceive or address her. She lives alone, she owns a cat, and she smokes a lot of weed and cigarettes, and of course grows her muscles using steroids. By all of this, we can figure this out, that Lou is moody and Lou is pretentious and cannot be trusted with. Because wearing a staff top doesn't hide the fact that her father, Lou Sr., owns the gym. But she just keeps lying around that she just works there. Actually, this is the very first thing and the very first lie she says to Jackie when they first start talking over cigarettes. And Lou just keeps talking shit about her dad, and she just keeps pretending that they're not close enough, that they're distant, that they're not in talking terms, and that she doesn't really approve of what he's doing since he owns everywhere and he does some arm smugglings. But Lou has done more than cleaning the toilets of the gym, which she owns for her dad. Through the red flashbacks, we can see that Lou has killed for her father, which it seems like it was by his command that he has forced her to kill people. So Lou Senior, it Harris with the same hairstyle as Kristen Starr's father does. He's a bug-eating guy, but he seems like a very understanding person and a businessman. He owns everywhere. He owns the gym, he owns the shooting range, which Jackie basically sold her body for a waitressing job out there to Lou's brother-in-law, JJ, played by Dave Franco. Senior seems very understanding about his older daughter, Bess's relationship with JJ. Lou Senior also seems to be very understanding about Lou's sexuality, and he seems to be so much in shit that he just doesn't care about anything anymore. It's easy to see him as a symbol of patriarchy, a man that has a solution for everything, but he's in fact the problem himself. Clear that Lou is mentally burnt out, that she actually misses her mom, which she hasn't seen in 12 years, and doesn't know anything about her whereabouts. And this has gave her an abandonment issue, which is obvious in her relationship with Jackie. So it just messes her up when she sees that FBI is asking around about her mother in the same time that Jackie shows up in her gym. All of Lou's relationships with everyone around her seems to be really unhealthy and messed up. She has trouble setting boundaries with everyone, with her father to just stop working for him, with her ex Daisy, that she just has this very toxic relationship with, and she just keeps taking and taking and taking from her to the point that Daisy ends up dead for her because of her. And she has this very unpleasant relationship with her sister, who she just keeps interfering with her marriage. Lou just keeps interfering with her sister's abusive relationship with her husband JJ. And it could also be a pretentious act of independence. Lou claims that her reason to just stick around in the town is best, but she could in fact just be sticking around in order to just prove a point that she's stronger than her straight sister, that she just doesn't get beaten by a man, that she's stronger than this another woman in her family. We know that Lou cannot be trusted with, but Jackie, being a naive, simple-minded girl from Oklahoma, just opens up to her and naively shares her big dream with her. She naively takes asteroids from Lou just seconds after claiming that she's all natural, and she just naively falls in love with her. And we can obviously see that Lou was never supportive enough about this idea of Jackie leaving the town for Vegas. She was never enthusiastic about it, and she just proves it to her. After Jackie murders JJ because of the asteroids and all those suppressed anger and self-shame that came back to her after realizing that she has messed up, that she has done something hurtful to Lou. And this guy, JJ, is just a huge problem in Lou's life. And since Lou and Jackie have become each other's the big other, they do anything for each other. Anything that Jackie wants, Lou provides. And when Lou is complaining about this guy, saying that she wants him dead, Jackie just goes there and kills for Lou. By seeing Lou cleaning the toilet at the beginning of the movie, we can understand that she's somebody who's willing to take responsibility for other people's shit. And when she finds out that Jackie has killed and murdered JJ, she just volunteers to clean this shit up. And in here, I think Glass is using the ravine as a metaphor for toilets, because this ravine is where all these dead bodies are getting dumped, just like how shit is getting flushed down the toilet. And Lou is just as naive and stupid as Jackie and just sets JJ's car in fire down in the ravine just to expose other bodies that her father has killed and just dumped down there.